Hey guys, we're headed back up to the boat today. It's a cool Sunday morning, and I got Sam with me. And today we're going to change out the AM/FM radio, the one that's got Bluetooth, so that we have the ability to send music through the phone. We're going to change out the antenna that supplies the radio, and we're going to take some measurements for some cabinets that we're going to build. That's going to go along the starboard wall of the cabin. So pretty exciting stuff. If that's something you're interested in, please stick around for the video. If you're a subscriber, thanks for coming back. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to the channel as we do some more boat work things as we get ready for the summer season. So we'll see you on the boat. All right, guys, we made it up to the boat, and we have started our tear down of the old system where we had the radio installed. And a couple things we're going to do as far as get the radio in. We have to rewire the plugs for the speakers and the power, which I've already done. This plug has got to get cut off, and the other one's got to be put together. And then we're also going to use a Shakespeare VHF antenna splitter, so it allows you to pull radio signal as well as VHF off of one of the antennas. So we'll run that, and we'll put it all together. What we're using is just a simple pyle marine radio, 300 watts. It's relatively cheap, just to kind of get us started because the old one just broke. So after that, in a few minutes, we'll take some measurements for some cabinets, and that'll kind of wrap up our day. With speaker wire, you just got to remember that there's a positive and a negative. One's got a clean sheath, and the other's got a black stripe. And so you just match those up with the plugs. Now, I've already put in these crimps on there, and so we'll just strip these off real quick. I take off about, I don't know, a little 3/8 of an inch or so, half an inch of wire, because on these I'll fold it back on itself, so it fits in the connector real good. A lot of times when you use these butt connectors, they're not, for this speaker wire is so thin that you really don't have it straight. So you just match up the solid purple with the solid purple here. And I use a pair of Klein set compression for all of these butt connectors or any of the other marine connectors, and it gives you a constant torque. It's a 2-jaw push, so it gets a really nice fit. It ratchets, and that's that. So I want to we already did the power supply for it, and so red is the power for the radio, the yellow keeps the memory, and then the black is the ground. The blue is if you have an electronic antenna, and we don't have any of that mess. So this should put it all together. So we'll test it real fast and see if it powers up. So it just clicks right into the back. There's a 10-amp fuse on the back of it, and then that's the speakers. We'll set that right there. We'll turn the power on to the stereo. There we go. And we got sound coming out of the speaker, and then we should be able to Bluetooth this to the phone and then play anything we want. All right, before we go up to the fly bridge, we got to put the end on this. I don't know if you guys ever put one of these coax ends together, so we'll just kind of go over it real quick. This is just a rubber weather protector as it comes together. This is all screwed together, so you just got to take that off. And put that over. This is the inner piece, and that's going to go like that. And then basically you just fold all that down and you create a little tip. This slides up underneath the braid. And you take that and you screw it tight. And then you just gotta solder this piece together, and then you solder the tip, and that's really it. All right, so this is pretty simple. This is the antenna coming in from the external radio, or the VHF antenna, and you just screw that in. Like that. And then the other end of the stereo antenna just goes right into there. And then this will go straight to the VHF that's out here up on the flybridge. So pretty simple. All right, so that the radio went in pretty easily. We put up a new VHF antenna, and then of course I showed you how to put that splitter together. So that went really well. Everything's plugged up. We heat shrinked all the connections, shoved them back up in the thing, and the stereo works great. So we're really happy with it, and connects to the phone for Bluetooth pretty easily, and sounds good. So the next step is cabinets. So along the starboard side of the boat, we had kind of an open space, and Tallycraft back, depending on the option of the model, would put a set of cabinets along that window right by where the companionway is. And so what we decided to do is kind of do our own. So I went to Lowe's and bought a stock 12-inch by 12-inch cabinet just to kind of see how it fits. And then we're going to make a template and take it back, and I'm going to make our own. So we're going to do our own cabinet boxes and our own faces, so that we kind of have it set how we want. But basically how it's going to look is there'll be a 12-inch cabinet, and then a 30-inch double door cabinet in the middle of that, and then another 12-inch cabinet on the outside. And that's going to increase our storage for food and for just things. It gives us a flat surface to put things if we want to, and I just think it'll make the area nice. So we already pulled the floor up because we're doing flooring this summer once the temperatures warm back up. So we have all that exposed. So right now is the perfect time to put the base in and get the cabinets set, so that when we do the flooring, that everything kind of matches that. So let me show you what I'm talking about. All right, so there you see is a 12-inch cabinet. So it comes to just below where the window is, and due to the hull side, we have to do some scribing so that the panel on the outside fills that gap, so it's pretty seamless. So like I said, if you can picture a 12-inch cabinet and then a 30-inch cabinet, and then a 12-inch cabinet right next to it, that'll basically be what it looks like. So, all right, so that's that. So if you can picture a 12-inch cabinet and then just a basic 30-inch cabinet, so these are widths, and then a 12-inch cabinet next to it, that should fill that space. It still allows my stairs to swing open like I have them designed to get access to that refrigerator, and I think it's going to accent everything really nicely. So we'll take some measurements and then head back to the house, and over the next week or so I'll build all the boxes and the face frames and everything else, and we'll bring them up here and install them. So thanks for watching. Again, we're excited to be back at the boat and getting stuff ready. And like I said about New Year's, you know, the resolution this year is to do more rather than plan more. So we're getting everything set up to do more this summer. So hope you guys enjoy the video. Please come along and join us on our journey as we get Providence ready. So have a great day, and we'll see you on the water.